Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm really enjoying living the retired life here by the river in Chiang Mai, but burning season is starting up north, so I'm going to try and escape the smoke and head south through Bangkok to Thailand's beautiful beaches. So the journey continues. This is 52 weeks. Over the past couple of days I've just been wandering aimlessly, but today I have a plan. I have a planned walk for us. But first I'm going to grab some breakfast at the Tong Fa restaurant. Well, that is my breakfast out of the way. A very late breakfast. It's 11 o'clock now. So might be a light lunch today, who knows. Yesterday's thunderstorms didn't eventuate, so I could have planned something and done it, but it's a good day nonetheless. And today is predicted to be a bright sunshiny day, so hopefully today's prediction is more accurate than yesterday's. So this morning I just had a look at Google Maps and just picked a couple of spots which said they might be of interest to tourists. And the plan is to walk today. I'm just going to walk up this side of the river, past Icon Siam, and at some stage I'll grab a ferry across the river and walk back on the other side, and then get the ferry back. So away we go. That's the last station on the new Gold Line. Just above me, trains come here to change direction. I think the plan is to send it all the way up this road here, although I see no signs of construction and I have no idea what the timeline is. But yeah, I think the plan is to send it all the way along this road, probably up towards Wat Arun. I have been down here before, but this corner was where I take a new route.
Gấpไปก่อนพ่อ เดี๋ยวกลับไป
Okay, this is interesting. The Non Chiang Mai, or Chiang Mai Street. Interesting for me. Chiang Mai means new city, so it might not be related to where I am currently living, but who knows? And this is the building that was indicated on Google Maps as being interesting. And it is interesting. And if I find any historical information about it, I'll let you know. According to Google, it's a 19th century Chinese mansion that has been restored as a mixed use of shops and restaurants, and there's apparently a shrine in there somewhere. But also, according to Google, it is open, but it doesn't look terribly open at the moment. I think the restaurant out the front might open at some stage, but don't know about the rest of it. Alright, this is the boat pier I was planning on using to get across, but that actually looks like it's not in use at the moment. So we'll keep heading up and see what we can find further up. Okay, the good news is I was just wandering down the street and saw a gate that was mostly closed but had a little gate in it that was open, and I thought, I'll just wander down here and have a look. And the security guard came in and invited me to have a look. According to the signs, a Chinese mandarin came here in 1871 to start a rice trading business. And over 5 generations of his family, they expanded that business into, real estate, agriculture, and a whole raft of other things, and became very respected members of the Chinese community. So the 5th generation of the family has restored all of this as a historical, cultural and artistic record. Very glad that I got in here. It's beautiful. Down the other end, they've got some tables set up like they have street stalls and stuff. So I suspect they probably have events here, things like that. But I'd really like to be here when something was going on. How lucky was that? If the ferry hadn't been in use, I wouldn't have come back this way and found my way inside. So yeah, great experience. And I think this is going to add to my list of places I really like to come to in Bangkok. Alright, now let's see if we can find a ferry that does cross the river. Okay. I found it. After heading down some very windy lanes, very narrow, bike only I think, I've made it to this tower that I've always wanted to get to, and had no idea that I was going to get to it today. So far, today has been a very good day. Well, looks like I found a pier. Hopefully it will be a ferry pier, we'll see. Yes, it was a ferry pier, so we're now crossing the river. According to Google, it is a 45-minute walk back to Sakon. I could actually catch a ferry from that pier that I crossed over to, but it looks like a nice walk. Some interesting buildings along the way. So just a good stretch of the lakes. A couple of kilometres, I think. I'm at it about 10 minutes to the walk. Saw an interesting little soy that I wanted to have a wander down. And I find myself wandering around the back streets of Chinatown, heading towards Yarawat Road. That was a happy accident. Didn't expect to get to Chinatown today. Mind you, everything's been an accident today. Some days I like that. But time to get back on track and head back to the motel. And yet another thing I've seen from the river that I'm walking past today. Oh well. Okay, now it gets slightly hairy. My phone battery just expired and I don't really know where I am. And I don't have a map. I'm pointing in roughly the right direction, I think. But we'll see. Only slightly hairy because I think I'm going in the right direction. But time will tell. Next time I talk to you, I might be having walked to Chiang Mai. Okay, the good news is that that building with the golden dome in the distance that you can see, I have to walk past that to get where I'm going. So I'm pretty sure I know where I am now. And I won't be lost. Theoretically, we should walk past the post office at some stage. And the post office it is. This is where I got into trouble when Jackie was visiting. She was taking photos and I was taking video, and apparently you're not allowed to go in there and take video. So I got a gentle reprimand. But I know exactly where I am now. So the rest of the way is very simple. And here we are, Saturn Pier, the ferry terminal. Looks like my timing might be very good. Well, that was a pretty good day out. Just a short walk back to the hotel now. Yeah, a great day. I'm actually very happy. I've found some new things in Bangkok, and another place that's going to be added to my list of things I like to see. So yeah, good day indeed. And in fact, that's not a bad trip to Bangkok either. It's nothing particularly exciting, just pottering about and seeing some things, but yeah, very enjoyable nonetheless. Today is my last day in Bangkok. I'm on the train back to Chiang Mai tomorrow. So not only is it the end of my Bangkok trip, it's the end of my escaping from the smoke trip. The smoke in Chiang Mai is still not so good, but it is better than it has been. It's at the very low end of the unhealthy range. There was a spike yesterday, but mostly it's starting to clear away, I think, and it's generally cleared away by Songkran, which is a couple of weeks away. So hopefully I've missed the worst of it, and at least I will have missed most of it. So yeah, so that's about it for me for this video. I'm going to head back to the hotel. I might have a quiet night tonight just before I get ready to head back home to Chiang Mai tomorrow. So I will catch you in Chiang Mai. Thank you for watching my video and for joining me on my tour to Bangkok in the south of Thailand while I escape smoky season in Chiang Mai. I really appreciate your company. But if you've made it all the way to the end here and are not subscribed, you might like to consider doing so by clicking here. Or if you just want to have a look at something else I've made, click here for a video you might like. Or if you're really feeling like a binge, click here and that will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you again soon.